UPK, O1 West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. Don't put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. Just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the mission. Daniel get a vision. Him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions. Come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons. Same situation with Rasta with Islam. Holy beacon of hope for your lean and is UPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have ear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, we no tear. Bun Saddam, my bun Batman are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. Just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, another first days. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and they need doctors and nurses. Hey, one day the building have to turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day the building have to turn after the long journey. No care much money you want earn, hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shine never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in the riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. Just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the mission. Alright, shalom. You know the thing already is the Real Jamaica TV, big tune breakdown. This is episode 9, you understand? And we have a bad piece of tune for, you know what I mean, basically breakdown today. And that is Half Pint, hold on. You know the thing already. Yeah, man, so just click up the like button, you understand? Share this around. Leave your comments and your questions. And without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the intro and then come over back to the tune. See? Yeah, man.
Hold on and I'll let go and fall it, say she happy stay. And even if my pocket should have run out of money, the both of them still be money. Them just hold on, and them not let go. I tell you them hold on, and rock me so. She want go to the Martinique and Falling. Say she want to go to party. But all I can say this love affair of my mind. So contrary, them hold on and them not let go.
Alright, so that was Half Pint, hold on, and them now let go. You understand? Talking about, you know what I mean, having two women, you know what I mean, and despite of the odds, you know, normally, or the oppressor Christianity brainwash our people is that a woman don't think that a man should have more than one woman. But in this scenario, Half Pint, I make you know that him have two women. You know what I mean? And them know about each other, but none of them now let go. You understand? And that is righteousness. You know what I mean? Instead of going and play the harlot and find a next man somewhere else, these two women decide, say, boy, them nah let go. You know what I mean? And that is righteousness. You know what I mean? That is contrary to what the Christian church teach, that, you know what I mean, woman do are loose. If, you know what I mean, the man now submit to your will, then move on. You can do bad by yourself and all of them things there. You know what I mean? And this in the Bible, because we all know that all the righteous men in the Bible had more than one wives. You understand? And then now you have to analyze Christianity and ask yourself a question. What is Christianity really teaching? Because David had more than one wife. Solomon had more than one wife. You know what I mean? And there are laws in the Bible, you know what I mean, that tells you how you're supposed to deal with more than one wife. See? So we are going to read the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 10. And this is what it says. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. You understand? So the Bible make you know say a man can take another wife, but the food, raiment, and duty of marriage must not diminish. You know what I mean? For the previous wife. You understand? But what the Christian church teach? The Christian church teach that, well, if you find another woman, then no, you have to leave, you have to divorce the other one, which that is not biblical. According to the Bible, you do that, no, you cause that woman to go and play, you know what I mean, commit adultery. You understand? That is not biblical. That's why we tell you, say, boy, come out of the Christian church because you now learn the Bible in there. You understand? All right, we're going to jump to some more scriptures, but before we do that, we're going to read a little bit about Half Pint. Zine? And this is an excellent artist. You know what I mean? So we're going to jump to, you know what I mean, just a little bit, just tell you, for those who might not know who Half Pint is. See? We're going to tell you who Half Pint is. So Half Pint now, see? A dancehall DJ. You understand? Half Pint recorded some of the genre's early classics during the first half of the 80s. So, you know what I mean? Some bad tune from in the 80s. His appeal outside Jamaica was somewhat limited by his willingness to repeat simple music ideas. You know what I mean? But the best of his work was frequently brilliant. You know what I mean? Like that I just played a while ago. Brilliant piece of work. You know what I mean? Classic here in Jamaica, you know? Yeah, man. He was the first major artist produced by Prince Jammy, later King Jammy, and together they helped establish a lighter, more relaxed, more melodic approach to dancehall that made, you know what I mean, for an easy transition into the digital ragga era. So them call him a singjay, dancehall singjay. You know what I mean? So many people might think that singjay is a modern thing, you know, because we know one of the most popular singjays is Movado, because, you know what I mean, Movado was a DJ that sing from time to time. You understand? And many people might have thought that started with Movado. Well, in fact, back in a Half Pint days, you have singjays. You understand? So you know, I think already. I just the way they call it now, the thing just move on from one generation to the next. You understand? And bear in mind, there was no African input here. Just have to put that in. You know what I mean? This just passed on from Israelite generation to Israelite generation. You know what I mean? And this was reggae and dancehall mixing one. This was the evolving of reggae into dancehall. You understand? So it's a Half Pint was born Lyndon Roberts, though he's also been credited an album as Lydon, Linford, Linton, and London on November 11, 1961. He grew up in the Rose Lane area of West Kingston, and everybody know Rose Lane, see, who have been to Kingston, and earned his future stage name early and for his small size. So them call him Half Pint, which is a clever name because he was a short person. See? So that is, you know what I mean? That is Half Pint. And like me say, this tune here one bad piece of tune. This tune here, it has say what all we know and think. Every man believe in themselves, say, boy, it is his right. Every Israelite man believe that it is his right to have more than one woman. You know what I mean? And we're going to show you again in the Bible. Say the Bible condones having more than one woman. What our sisters need to do is take their mind out of the Christian church. You understand? Take your mind out of the Christian church and come to the truth. You understand? All right, so let me find it. See? So this is the book of Deuteronomy. See? And it says, if a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated. So here you're mentioning where a man can have two wives, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated. You know what I mean? Slack, yeah? Both the beloved and the hated. And if the firstborn son be her that was hated, verse 16, then it shall be when he maketh his son to inherit that which he has, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. So them a give a scenario. And this is a law from the Most High. See? Most High gave Moses this law. See? And him say, all right, you see, if a man have two wives, and him love one and him hate one, and the two of them give him children, the firstborn forget the inheritance. It no matter if him love the firstborn mother or not. Him forget the inheritance because the inheritance go to the firstborn. See? So this cut all baby mom mother drama in a Jamaica or in a wherever. You know what I mean? We know that we always have some baby mother drama. You know what I mean? Wherever the children of Israel live. You know what I mean? This cut out all of the problem. You know what I mean? Because guess what go on? One mother go on say, him nah do enough for him youth, and another go say, him nah do enough for the next youth. You know what I mean? And in most cases, this is caused by the mothers can't get along, so them tend to, you know what I mean, try and manipulate the situation because them hold the man's child. But this law make you know say, look man, the firstborn, him forget the inheritance. It not really talk about maintenance in it, I talk about inheritance, like if the father die. See? So it make you know say, regardless if you don't like the mother or not, the firstborn must still get, you know what I mean, fame inheritance same way. So the Most High made provisions, you know what I mean, for the children of Israel to know that you can have more than one wife, but it is the Christian church who would want you to think that that is a sin. When sin is them in the Christian church touching little boys, because that's what they do inside of the Christian church, molest little children, that is sin. Sleeping with your brother's wife, that is sin. You know what I mean? Like the scripture said, them, you know what I mean? Them struggle at a gnat but swallow a camel. You understand? That is what they do in the Christian church, not knowing the Bible. And the Christian church is just a house of sinners. You know what I mean? Where sinners go to mature to become, you know what I mean, disgusting sinners. You understand? And one of the most popular men we know as King Solomon, he had over 1,000 wives. And he was a righteous man. You understand? And Christians would like to tell you that, well, it's because of the amount of wife we have make him turn from the Most High. And we're going to show you, say, that is not the case. You understand? So this is the book of 1 Kings 11 and 1. And it says, But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, the Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto them in love. You understand? And that was the problem. It wasn't that Solomon have a lot of women. The problem was that Solomon had Chinese woman, white woman, African woman, all type of women who are not Israelites. You know what I mean? And eventually the scripture tell you that them turn him heart away in him old age. You understand? And after that, now the Most High split the kingdom in two because, you know what I mean, that was a violation of the Most High laws. So it's not that Solomon had, you know what I mean, many wives that he turned from the Most High. Is that Solomon had strange wives. You know what I mean? And the Christian church also teach you that you can marry any woman of any race. You understand? So, big up to Half Pint, because Half Pint, you know what I mean, that song was in the spirit of knowing that it is his right to have more than one wife. You know what I mean? And he bragged about it in that song. You know what I mean? And even today, our brothers brag about having more than one woman. You know what I mean? And for the most part, if it's not for the brainwash, our woman accept it. You know what I mean? For the most part, our woman don't want a man that can't get a woman. And a woman tends to be more attracted to a man that have more than one woman. That's just nature. You understand? And the Most High made provision for that in the law. So with that, you know the thing again. Like the video, share it around. You know what I mean? Share this around to your Christian pastors. You know what I mean? Share this around to your church sisters who, you know what I mean, think that Jesus is their husband. You understand? Yeah, man. And remember to subscribe to this channel. This is the Real Jamaica TV. And this is Big Tune Breakdown episode 9. And we are going to give a piece more the Half Pint. You know what I mean? And close out the thing. You know the thing already. One more time. Big Tune can't play one time. It have to pull up. You know what thing already. Yeah, man.
2 to 1. Still going strong. All it that Sharon, she hold on and all let go and all it say she happy stay. And even if my pocket children run out of money, the both of them still be money. Them just hold on and them not let go. I feel them hold on and not rock me so. Sharon, she want go to the Martinique and Falling. Say she wants to go the party, but all I can say is love affair of my mind to country.